everybody, I wanted to revisit a topic which I think is very important: light essence farming, spending versus free to play. And with more revelations over the last week or so, at least we can get a better picture from how Kabam pitched the acquisition of light essence versus how long it's going to take, and also the volumes that are in the upcoming events and other stuff like that. So Lumatrix isn't a straightforward acquisition. It's not as simple as grabbing this and going that. Otherwise it would be a different IP, right? I'm not going to explain that reference to anybody. I just want to see the world burn. There might be some people be a bit confused about what that reference was, because that's another IP. You've probably seen it before anyway. Battlegrounds, Alliance War, Encounter or Alliance War Showcase, Saga Incursions, Raid and Nightmare Raids, the Ordeal, Featured Hero, Arena, blah 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 blah. These are the acquisition methods that Kabam pitched. And they pitched it in a kind of competitive meets spendy type description. They did say that this would be a free-to-play path that you could explore, but saying you will have to spend something to secure 12 light essence. Now, I don't know if that was kind of giving a shock value to people in general, not pitching it so well, being a bit kind of shock and awe, because it looks like there is a free-to-play method to get the light essence. It's just it's going to be a bit more timely. If the champion's coming out in April, is there a way to get it in April? So getting get Lumatrix in April? Yes. Is that the spendy element to it? Yes. Is there a non-spendy element that you can get it, but later on in the year? Yes, that very much seems like it's the case. So what do we know about the now acquisition? So in the next week, month, so going into, say, early April, you've got idle essence in the boss chests, I can't speak, the boss chests of Alliance raids. Now there's no differentiation between nightmare and non-nightmare, because it seems like in the boss chest everybody gets one idle essence for that. There are some other things in game at the moment in the double track, and in fact if you go into game, and unfortunately under day 84, if you click the more section, you can see that there is a light essence that's secured for those that have the platinum track. So it's not, Kabam say double track, but they're referring to what is the top for gold track and the bottom for platinum tracks. When they say double track, it's that's the double track event. It's a parallel type thing. It's like tracks on a train track. You got not just one track, you got two tracks, double track. That's what it is. From the point of view of the acquisition, right? It is at this stage like you might feel like, oh, it's unclear as to like, okay, well, what can you actually, get free to play wise. I was just kind of like sidewinding. I'll put a link in the description to this. It's from Misty K. If you want a full dissection of what you get in the non-spending and the spending for the platinum track, Misty K's done a fantastic infographic for this. I forgot to mention about this last week, but yeah, if you wanted to find out, there's on screen what you get for free. This includes your dark plumes, which of course is a different chase entirely, and we've done some shorts on that one, and I've got to do a monthly guide, but I've just been busy with other stuff going on, and there's some other personal things going on that I don't really want to kind of like talk about, but yeah, there's been stuff going on that I haven't done that monthly side quest guide or events guide, or upcoming events that are there. I'll try and put something together, but I don't know when. Probably sometime next week I'll try and get that completed anyway, and I'll add in stuff that I'm going to be referring to right now, I think. But just quickly before I forget, if you wanted to access more light essence, there's none from any of the other I think it was a special special crystals for Phoenix. There was a special kind of like dark plumes type thing, and I think there was light essence in there. That's gone, so players that are spending will have to rely on your weekly specials. So you can see there, light essence is in the Valiant weekly. Is it in the Paragon weekly? Yes, it's in the Paragon weekly special, and the Thronebreaker weekly, it's in there, and you could technically buy a lot of them right now. And whether or not that has implications for the dupe, we weren't given a clear picture of that. So if you trade them in and you say have 24, are you theoretically getting the dupe? Is it stuff that you can buy multiple times? We're not given a clear picture of that, because if you go over light essence and you're like, well, what do I do with this additional light essence? I can't remember if I think dark plumes you can convert to something, but I don't know if that's clear from a light essence perspective. Definitely nothing. No, nothing there. Summoners will collect light essence across the contest. No, it doesn't. It's not no clear picture about transferring them once the purchase has been made. Anyway, we're going to move over to the part 2 of this. Okay, so part 2. Now, I did do a spending theory of things, of like how much Lumatrix could theoretically cost players, because we weren't given a clear picture of like. Well, we weren't given the free acquisition. I'm sure we knew or got an idea of like what was available from Alliance raids, but it's trusting Kabam to kind of give the full picture of this is how you do it, rather than I think it was Kabam crashed. And I said trash then. Kabam Crash said that it's this method. This is how many you get from X or Y things. So this is a follow-up to this video to kind of get a little bit more clarity, but it's still theory. So from a theory perspective, from, say, a spending element or high time investment element of things, because Kabam John says that like Battlegrounds rank, this is also if you finish Victory Track. And it wasn't, this is another thing about how unclear it is. Is this for 1 Battleground season, 2 Battleground seasons, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like how many Battleground seasons will a piece of light essence be in there? Because if it's in there for 12 months, then you'll be able to get it for free, right? If you're spending, again, spending's different because you're adding quick access to it, or quicker access to it. Like if you do saga incursions, like you'll get 1. If you do the ordeal at the moment, you'll get 1 light essence. If you do Alliance War Showcase, you'll get 1. If you do Alliance raids for 3 months, so March, April, and May, you get 3 with it. But you may want to not do this particular method, this spending method we're going to talk about in a minute. Featured hero rank 1, it's so difficult to do, but that will be on a more regular basis. However, you will need to spend a monumental amount of units to be number 1 in the featured arena. I only do arena for units now. I don't cover the predictions and results because it's just nothing. People aren't interested in that anymore. As one person said, I came back after 3 years. What's the arena cutoffs now? I don't think anybody really cares that much about arena cutoffs, just care about units from the milestones. Double track event, yep, if you spend, you get that from the platinum. Weekly deals, you get 2. Again, adding into the summoner market, that's how you get 12. And things change. You may be like, well, instead, I'll get 3 of the deals and I will get none of the rank because I can't be bothered with arena. Then there's your 12. But you got to buy some more weekly deals. You may be like, I missed out on the summoners market getting that singular one. Okay, fine. Well, then you're going to have to buy more weekly deals. 4 more weekly deals. You'll have to have started right when it launched, or you're buying multiples at one given time. Like you're buying the Thronebreaker one, the Paragon one, the Cavalier one, and even the Valiant one. So there's 4 additionals right there. Just bought right now. You buy them now, you get Light Essence, bing, bada, boom. You cut that time in like by a fraction, because those weekly deals, guess what? Because they're weekly, that's 4 per week. So you could even say this, like, oh, well, we don't participate in Alliance Raid. Fine. Well, you just buy, beef that up. There you go. Zoom it around a bit. So we can, then it's 7. It's 7 weekly deals you buy over a broad range of them. And the same thing goes. You could spend your way. This is what Kabam is saying. You could either spend your way to get it, either for early access in April, and you got to start now if you want it, but it's spending. I don't condone that, right? I'm largely looking at things. I will do spending coverage, but also I'll be looking at free acquisition. So let's go over now to free acquisition, assuming you're going to do that pieces of content, 1 Battleground season. And again, is it multiple? We don't know just yet. We need to find out some more kind of like factors from that. But this is what I'm talking about, theory. So there's a free get it by August theory, but you have to participate in some of the things. Just actually thinking about it in my mind. March, April, May, June, July, August. No, okay, I got that right. That's good. So from a Battlegrounds perspective, assuming assuming that you can get for 3 months or 3 seasons of Battlegrounds Light Essence. And Kabam John gave a rough kind of like idea that you could get it from finishing in Victory Track. So you finish that off, go to Gladiator Circuit, you get 1 there. Of course, you get more by finishing up, higher in the rankings. So you could get another 1, 2, don't know yet. We need to figure out what the Battlegrounds rewards are going to be. Saga incursions, you get 1. The ordeal, you get 1 at the moment. Showcase, you get 1. So where is the additional light essence coming from? Well, if Alliance Raids is a continuation of getting this boss finish chest, then you'll get 1 per time over 6 months, will result in the larger quantity of it. Now, you don't have to do this. You could be like, well, I have to do Battlegrounds instead. You pick. Do you want access by August, or do you want access a little bit earlier? Because if you go, right, well, that's what, say March, April, May, and then, so that's May for your Battlegrounds rank. If you do June and July, you bump up by 2, so you bump it to 5. Then you take back 2 from there, which is 4, and then make it about 4 months to kind of get it. Again, assuming this all plays out, then you reduce down that time frame. So it's like 4 months from now. So what is that? So it's March, April, May, June. Yeah, so it could be June. So we could bump up that August to a June theory. But this is all theory, right? It's not going to be correct for everyone, but it is a likely way that you'll acquire Lumatrix for free. It might just take time. And we need to get confirmation from Kabam that it will actually play out like this. And it's once per season. Because if it's not once per season for Battlegrounds, finishing Victory Track, then that's tough, isn't it? March, April, May, June, July. No, it's July. Sorry. It isn't June, it's July. So you theoretically save a month. I had to double check myself there on that one. Maybe it's like best say August. To be fair, we'll go with August. We'll say it could be likely that free-to-play players will access Lumatrix by August of this year. Unless, because it's a long time away, Kabam want to give out more light essence for free. But as we said, number 1, that was a theory. Number 2, it's assuming some information we don't have from Kabam, and we need more. But we're looking at the key factors of what Kabam have said in the live stream. But anyway, what are your thoughts on acquisition? Do you care about getting Lumatrix? I want to get it, but I'm happy to wait. I'm no rush for this stuff, especially with free-to-play players. So we get it when we get it, peoples. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Check out some other content, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.